was doing. Kids back in these man streets. Let the kids. Okay.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen.
I like that.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I smell fear in that offense. 26 Mike. Ricky.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, a run with Cohen.
Come on,
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch tight end.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Pick.
And his throw
Oh,
here's incomplete.
Oh.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He
Marshawn,
was
he
draped
was
all
about to be
over it.
great.
This is
for
going to be the
me.
matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 26 Mike. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Yeah.
Try to get it to Williams,
tried
but
it.
it's intercepted.
He ain't fast
Picked
enough.
off by Marshawn
He ain't fast enough.
Lattimore.
No,
And they will
Marshawn.
finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close.
Let's get
At
it
least he set the
cracking.
offense up nicely, but he's
We like
probably
to
mad
see
he didn't
coach.
take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get...
And he is into
What's
the
Teddy?
end
What's
zone
Teddy? Some
for a
light.
Falcon
Some light. Yeah.
touchdown.
Back on defense.
Derek
on
Watt,
defense.
his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons
Oh,
have
messed it up
taken the
again.
early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early
Get
turnover.
it.
A sudden
Little
change
lead, some light.
situation, meaning ball's turned over.
He tried this
How's
little
both sides
force
going to
from the
handle
kid.
it?
That ain't happening.
One side handled it way better. They went right out on
He
the
gotta earn
field
his
and put
W,
the
big
ball in the
fella.
end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Let me find out Brody can't stop man coverage too. I mean,
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score
Ooh, that was
as
a
they
good
start
juke. That was a
first
good-
and 10.
that was a
He's
good
going to be dropped
juke.
following a pickup
Look at
of
Devontae
7
Freeman.
past the 30 to the
Ugh.
32.
I'm a Falcons fan,
But
but
Devontae Freeman may be the final of the big-name dominoes to fall in the offseason. And now, how about this? He gets a chance to play against the Falcons right away, a team that he spent 6 seasons with while compiling close to 6,000 yards from scrimmage.
Mike 50. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Yes, come
He
on.
rifles
Don't
him,
make this
it's
be easy.
intercepted.
Don't make this be easy,
Picked
cuz.
up by Darnell
Don't make
Savage.
that.
And
That's
he
Darnell
takes
Savage.
this
I
one
was talking about the
back
kid.
into the end zone, and the
Don't
Falcon
make this an
defense
easy
has a
game.
touchdown.
Don't make this an easy game, my
Now
boy.
this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills?
Oh,
Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
My team make plays.
And this will be a touchback
We got
as that
heart.
sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right,
Let's go.
Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
Isn't that
Now
every
they're
running back in the
harming
damn
themselves on
world?
offense.
God
I
damn.
like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Right, still your half flex.
Just like that.
Go to the hard flex.
Just like that.
I don't have one.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Watch the curve.
On play action, Prescott.
Yeah, but throw another pick.
And his throw's going to be
Come on.
incomplete.
1 for 5
They were
with 2
trying to get it
picks.
there to Sterling Shepard.
1 for
And
5
that'll
with
make
2
it third
picks.
down.
You
A
looking
lot of
down,
times it's
boy.
that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Check 33. 33. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Prescott from the gun.
Let's go.
And that's going
I
to
see
be
that.
incomplete.
I see
The
that.
coverage too good there. The contact
Hey,
popped the ball free,
hold
and
on,
it's 4th
hold
down.
on.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Officially
Now,
just
time on
27
offense.
yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Gotta start with some light. Oh, 1 trap, some light.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the
Oh, that's
AFC in 2019, is there defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown!
That's why you get an A-Rod.
Falcons.
That's why you get an A-Rod.
2 touchdown passes.
That's
now
why you
here
get
in this
an
first quarter
A-Rod.
for Aaron Rodgers. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles.
he's hot.
20-0
That
already,
boy
extra
mad.
point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term.
That
They
boy's
just boat
angry
race
right
someone.
now.
Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points
He
up.
really juggled in
This
front of
one
me.
might be over by half.
That doesn't mean
And
I'm
what you
fumbled.
also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on
They're all
one
hard
drive.
cuts, man. They
You're
always
not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Prescott off play action.
Come on, boy. I don't thought you about to
And
throw
the
the ball
throw there
again.
gonna be
He
incomplete.
about to throw me
How
the
about some
rock.
applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Double up. 57. Mike, 57.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Yes, sir.
Here it's complete.
Yes, sir.
He cannot
Yes,
wiggle
sir.
free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Oh, it's okay.
From the 34
it's okay to
now,
be
here's
angry, my
1st
boy.
and 10.
It's okay to be angry right here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Eckler. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers.
This is where you get you an
He'll
A-Rod.
take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That's how you get you an
Odell
A-Rod.
Beckham. His
Come on,
second
man.
touchdown on
You
the
got a quarterback,
season.
boy. You
And
got a
the
quarterback.
Falcons will
You
add
got a
on to their
quarterback.
lead. Good start to the season for him. He
He
had the
looking
touchdown
good
last week
right
in the
now.
opener and a
Wow.
second one in
Not
week
an
2 now.
incomplete
How about
pass.
the pace he's
He only
already
scored, what,
established,
2
right?
first downs?
Not
Or 1
sure he
first
can
down.
keep it up for an
And
entire
the fourth
season,
quarter, we got
but
20
don't
points.
burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage?
And this man
What do
tried
you
to get
think?
I
Of
think
course.
every single one of the
This
guys
man
who's
tried
going
to
to
get
touch the
a force.
football, they all have those types
Tried
of
to get
goals.
a
They all have
force
those
on
types
you.
of thoughts. And then they just have to
Because
see
he
how
knew
the
he wasn't
season
gonna beat
unfolds
him.
if they can
He
stay
knew he
with
wasn't.
it.
He could've
Unfolding so
scored.
far
Look
so
at him.
good for him.
Look at him.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here.
Strip that ball. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. Yeah, this will be
He
a
almost
gain
threw another
of 5
pick.
as he gets
He
it to the
almost
30.
threw another pick. Like,
We've
that's
seen
a
quite a bit of the
pass.
short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll scratch out only about a
Contained
yard up to the
defense. We call this
32.
contained defense.
Play action now. Prescott.
Oh, shit.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
All right, bet. So he
at
don't
the
throw it deep.
44.
He just throw dunks. Bet.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere.
all you wanna
And they
do is
want to
throw
move the
little
ball
baby
around. They
routes.
want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just
All you
did
wanna
on
do is
that
throw
play.
baby routes now. I'm not throwing baby routes.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Oh, did he hang
he
on
didn't
to it? He
play.
did on the dive.
He didn't play
Nice
his spot.
grab. Started the 2nd quarter, and
He
it's
didn't
the
play his
Cowboys
spot.
in possession as they've got it with a
That's how you
1st
wanna
and
score.
10.
That's how you gonna score then. But god damn.
I got him. Strong right.
Run for Pollard.
Thank you. Oh
Down
my
to the
god.
30
Phil.
after a gain of 3.
This little
The
slow
last
shit,
run
but
got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
This little so shit.
They'll run with Pollard.
What
And
you
he's
want,
going
3?
to get this
Take
one
your three
down to
then.
the 30.
Running the ball, you get 3 points.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, let me get this pick, bro. I don't want you to score. Let me get this pick.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Let me get this pick. Come on. I need one to give to me. Just give it to me.
Throwing. Prescott. And he
threw it
completes it to
fucking-
Cohen.
I guess so.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tighten up. 47. Tighten up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Prescott now. And he'll find Akins there, complete.
Guess?
That catch good for only a
I
couple.
guess.
Well, they were unable
I
to make
guess.
anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here we go, 47. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Throwing again on second down.
Let's go.
Prescott.
Let's
And
go.
that'll be
He thought he was
incomplete.
open? No, sir.
Took a
No,
pretty good shot as he
sir.
tried
No,
to pull that one in.
sir.
Couldn't hang on third down.
No, sir.
Prescott yet again. Buying time to his left.
Oh,
He can run for it, and he will. The
I
escapability in
respect
evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense.
I
They had the advantage, had
respect it.
excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
This shit.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now here's Pollard, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I'll match it though, so I ain't worried. But he scored.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys cut into that lead.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel
That boy
much
scored
better
slow
right
though.
now.
He got to take
You
his
do
time
have, we're
off
still in the
clock.
first
He
half.
taking
You
hella
do
time
have
off
the
the
entire
clock.
second
So
half.
he
There's
was
something
taking
about
time
that
off the
goose
clock.
egg
I
that
took
just
time off
looked
the clock
bad
with
on
you.
that board, but now they've
He
broken
scored
it.
slow,
Yeah,
a couple
broken
third
through.
downs.
Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go
Clock was
along.
moving. So you want to score like that? I'll allow you to. What do you want?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Inside. 58. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. And here we go. Watch me now.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh,
And a
what?
double coverage, and it's
What
intercepted.
was that?
Mike Edwards picks it off. And a great return
Oh,
here gets
that's
this one
tough.
all the way down to the 26-yard line.
I got greedy.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends
Yeah, I
don't
almost got there,
always
though.
have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Nope.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
26 Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Give me that. Thank
And
you.
Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after.
Oh, kid. I think I got more points on defense than offense.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
2 pick sixes, a pick that led to a touchdown. Nah, they got enough.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little
He
bit
thought that boy
better. Make
Darnell
some
wasn't
better
jumping. That
decisions
boy
on
was
this
jump
drive,
that ball.
and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to
You
make sure they
thought
get
those,
things
and I would
settled
let
down a little bit
If
for
those
their
are not-
offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
See, now I know he's going to
We own them. We own them. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. Let's go, defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's
And his
Darnell!
pass is intercepted for the
Come
fourth time
on.
today.
Come on, bro.
Picked
Oh,
off by
my
Darnell
God.
Savage.
This
And he'll
Darnell
get this
Savage
back
different.
to the 32-yard
This man's
line.
different.
Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Ooh.
Caught left side.
Oh, they
is
almost got
Beckham.
me.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
This man's a couple three.
That first
demon.
down completion only netted him
He's
3.
what I like to call a
Second
couple
and
three
7.
demon.
Rodgers now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Come on, bro. I'm just like that.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5
They call
at
me
the
this
6.
greatness.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Hammering
He
for the goal line. He
fumbled.
loses the football. It's picked up by the
I should've-
Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
Lights, camera, action. Showtime, baby.
Dumbass.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have
Dumbass.
1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6
He goes
points.
showboat. He thought he was getting 6. He thought he was getting 6. Now you got to settle for 3 because you want to be greedy. Now you got to settle for 3 because you want to be greedy.
I got you. I got you. Hey, check. Let's go. Kill. 33. Bound to lose one.
Kill
Mike,
the
check.
kill.
33.
Kill the kill.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank
And my
you.
goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
No! I took the lateral to
Time is now run
Darnell.
out on this first half of
Dumbass.
action.
Showboat on me, bro. Don't showboat on me, bro. You thought you was getting a dub, didn't you? You thought
So
you
we
was
have
getting
reached
points. He thought he
halftime
was getting
now
points.
with the
Okay.
visiting Falcons out
Nigga,
on top.
we got 5
As we'll
picks in
get
the
you over
first
to
half,
Orlando,
cuz
where
that gotta
standing
be some type
by
of
is
record.
Jonathan Coachman. He has
That
our
gotta
EA
be some
Sports
type of record.
halftime report.
A-Rod's
The Falcons back to receive.
perfect.
They've got the lead,
Perfect.
and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they do. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
And we still got
talk a lot about
positive
setting
yards.
the tone to start the game.
And
We
we
want to
still
start the
got
tone right in the
positive
third
yards.
quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Can A-Rod throw an incomplete pass?
So
please?
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first
Can
and 10.
Aaron Rodgers throw an incomplete pass?
Now it's Rodgers. On the screen, this is Eckler.
First
And
down.
he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. I'm here all day.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding
There
the
you
pressure
go.
right. And he just gets
Even
rid
then,
of
that's
it.
my open
Throws
ball.
it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe
1-7
turn
here.
the tide.
65.
Rodgers again here on second and 10.
Thank you.
Pass the 20. Odell Beckham
Oh,
Jr.
Odell got hit the
and he
one.
just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
I gotta run the ball here. I gotta run the ball here because A-Rod's tired.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a second and goal. Here is Eckler.
Austin
And he is
Eckler,
into the
bro.
end
Oh
zone
my
for a
God.
Falcon touchdown.
We great, bro. We great.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
Could not block
Move,
that
move,
one
move.
any
No, you're not
better.
doing that 'cause you know I'm
Everyone
fucking
was
game up.
accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Whew. Poke it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track. And
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing on second and long.
Thank you.
Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Darnell
And they will
Savage.
finally bring
That
this
man's
run back
always
to
in
an
the
end,
place to
but not
score.
before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's first
That
and
man's
goal after
always
the
in
interception.
position
A
to
quick
score.
change in the situation here. On the ground, it's Eckler. And the
That's
hole
cute.
closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
That's cute.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. The quick slant caught. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
I'm sorry I had to watch this.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Extremely crazy.
One told me once,
That's
we
desperate.
were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, this two shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. 7 yards, the pick up there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Again, it's Cohen. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter.
No, stop.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Throw me a cover 2 right here. Please don't.
I got one. 58, boys. 58. 58.
You're not down, so.
58 to Mike. 58.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Score was open.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Bet one time.
To throw again, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
Oh, we got 6 off this. Nice shit.
There he goes, right side.
If he would have fumbled, he would have been mad if he would have fumbled that.
A great pick, return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy
14
touchdown.
might be your last point, G, because you can't even score on
Tony
offense.
Pollard
You got to score in the end
with
zone.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Cute, though.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good,
I had a
as they
play
make the
that.
score
Play
just a
that.
slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
This man go cute.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Come on,
Let
bro.
it go deep for Beckham. He's got it. Hit the 15.
Another dollar, baby.
Touchdown.
Come on,
Falcons.
Gotta
4
cover 2.
touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And this offense is running away with this one. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense
to get a
has
force
been
double
really
with
good
it.
in this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Bro,
because
stop. Pass it my
goodness,
way.
another
Please
interception.
stop it.
Picked off
We
by
got
Darnell
5
Savage.
interceptions,
And they will
dude.
take over at the
5.
29-yard line.
Do you understand how much 5 is, dude? Like, come on. Stop doing this to yourself.
58, fight.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Go out of bounds.
And a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On the move to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
I got 3 picks.
Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Now Prescott.
Yes, sir.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on 1st down. Prescott dancing to his
Oh.
left. And now here is another
6 of them.
interception. Picked off by Darnell
Ooh, that was clean.
Savage.
Ooh, that was clean. No, that was a
And he
clean.
will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And his kick is right through.
Poke it. Poke it.
Cowboys 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Thank you.
This is what
And my goodness, another interception.
Trey Wayne's got one.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Very good starting field position for the
We
Falcons
out here
offense
making
as they come up
plays.
1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
You got nothing. Jump out. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Check. Hey, right 50.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
A-Rod got
continues.
bazooka.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Damn.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Gun bunch.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play and give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The throw over the middle taken in. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in
I was
for
waiting
the
for him to show both so I
touchdown,
can get that strip
but
in.
they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too, didn't it?
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And he'll be brought down
Oh,
right
great.
on the chalk of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw that happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that...
That's caught at the 25.
Keep going. Keep running,
and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Odell. Go. Odell.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I was trying to stop it,
out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Prescott. Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Oh, if he would have fumbled, that would have been perfect for the stat sheet.
He wasn't ready.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Man, look down, read.
26.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
Stop.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen.
Stop.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now first and goal. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the
See you later,
zone.
partner.
Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all
I woke up for this.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time.
That boy Darnell.
Maybe that was
That game would have been way worse if I
Yeah.
fucking got my pick
Of
6.
course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean
He
a
got
lot.
Aaron Donald.
There. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play.
Dak's primary
but
receiver was
still,
Darnell
all
Savage.
for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Falcons, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
83%. Oh my goodness. He threw 4 picks. He was 83%. That's a problem. He threw 3 picks. Rushing, yeah, you got that. Well, I got more yards actually. Receiving. Y'all got 87. Guess what? Oh, they had 200 yards. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goddamn. Emoji writhing hand.
Bro, why you keep doing that, bro? Stop, bro. Stop trying to take notes. Stop taking notes, bro. Sign Reddick had one. Ryan had one. Marcus Lawrence with these picks. Darnell had 6 interceptions, though. Darnell had 6 interceptions, though. That boy over here taking notes of my gameplay, though. Like, can't take notes of a game this bad because you don't know what doesn't work. Of course, Darnell Savage. That boy goes, we can change directions, go. I'll see y'all when I'm player of the week too. But that's about it for my boys. I'll see y'all when I play the Bears. My bad.